Hello everyone. I just revised some basic concepts first, then after we go for main topic. Let us start with natural numbers. So natural numbers are also called as counting numbers. Generally, how we count the numbers ma? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on, isn't it? Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on are the natural numbers. Okay. So what is the smallest natural number ma here? It is 1. What is the biggest natural number? Is it 5? No ma. 5 is not the biggest natural number here. So we have so on symbol. It means we have infinitely many number of natural numbers here. It means we can't guess the biggest natural number here, isn't it? Right. So coming to whole numbers, including 0, natural numbers are called whole numbers. It means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on are the whole numbers now. Okay. So what is the smallest whole number here? It is 0. What is the biggest whole number? We can't guess here. Okay. Right. So natural numbers we indicate by capital N and whole numbers we indicate by capital W. Okay. Right. Coming to integers, natural numbers with a negative sign and whole numbers together called as integers. It means 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. In the left side of 0, -1, -2, -3, so on. So these are the integers here. In the right side of the 0, the numbers are in the increasing order. It means 2 is greater than 1, 3 is greater than 2, so on like that. Okay. In the left side, -1, -2, -3, so on. Here -1 is bigger than -2, -2 is bigger than -3. It means the values are here decreasing. Okay. And these integers we indicate by capital I or capital Z here. Okay. So Z means the German word Zahlen. It is a German word. The meaning of this Zahlen means numbers. Okay. That is why we call it as Z. Okay. Right. And this here, these numbers are called as non-negative integers. Non-negative integers or positive integers. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, so on are called the positive integers. These positive integers we indicate by Z plus or I plus. Okay. And these are negative integers. This we indicate by Z minus or I minus. Okay. Right. Pause the video and write down the notes. Rational numbers, the numbers which are in the form of P by Q, where Q not equal to 0 and P comma Q are integers, then they are called rational numbers. If I want to say they are rational, it has to be satisfied 3 conditions here. What are the conditions? They must be in the form of P by Q and denominator Q not equals to 0 and P comma Q are from integers here. Okay. Right. Look at the examples first. 5 by 2, 2 by 3, 4 by 5, minus 2 by 3, minus 5 by minus 6, 0 by 1, 0 by 2, so on. Okay. We can write many examples here. So look at the example 5 by 2 here. So here P equals to 5 and Q equals to 2. Now they are in the form of P by Q and denominator 2 is not a 0 here. Okay. And 5 comma 2 are integers. That is why this 5 by 2 is the rational number here. Look at the example 2 by 3. Here it is in the form of P by Q. Yes, it is in the form of P by Q. Here Q value equals to 3. It is not equals to 0 and P equals to 2. Okay. It is in the form of P by Q and Q equals to 3, not equals to 0 and P equals to 2, Q equals to 3 are integers here. That is why this 2 by 3 also rational number here. Similarly 4 by 5, minus 2 by 3, minus 5 by minus 6 also rational numbers. Okay. Because they are not having the denominator as 0. Okay. And 4 by 5, comma minus 2 by minus 2 comma 3, minus 5 by minus 6 are the integers, okay, and they are in the form of p by q. They are satisfying these three conditions. That is why these also are rational numbers. And coming to 0 by 1 and 0 by 2, look at carefully here ma. Here q equals to 1 and here q equals to 2, okay. Our condition says that denominator not equals to 0, okay, but numerator, it means p value may be 0, okay, right. So here p equals to 0, here also p equals to 0, and 0 comma 1 and 0 comma 2 are the integers here, okay. That is why 0 by 1 comma 0 by 2 are also here rational numbers, okay, right. And write down one more note here. All the integers having denominator as 1, it means the integer having the fixed denominator here, it is 1. By this reason all the integers also rational numbers, okay, right. So now look at carefully here, all these are fractions, isn't it, right. So what we can conclude here, fractions and integers together called as rational numbers. What is it? Fractions and integers, okay, together called as rational numbers, isn't it, right. In these rational numbers, the fractions we can express in the form of decimals also. These decimals are again two types. Decimals are two types. One is terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals, okay. In these non-terminating decimals we are having again two types. One is non-terminating recurring decimals and here non-terminating non-recurring decimals, okay. So look at the examples ma. In this 5 by 2, 2 by 3, 4 by 5, minus 2 by 3, I am taking here 5 by 2. So 5 by 2, this we can write in the decimal form. Look at here. So I am dividing 5 by 2. 2 2s are 4, 1 is remainder, take a point here. 2 5s are 10, okay. So 5 by 2 we can express in the decimal form 2.5, okay. So this is 2.5. This is the example for terminating decimal. What it means? Terminating means they end at one decimal place, okay, right. This 5 by 2 ended at 2.5 here, okay, right. Coming to non-terminating decimal, and look at the example, this 2 by 3. So dividing 2 by 3. So it take a point here. Here it is 0. 3 6 are 18. Again remainder 2. 0 6 again 2 remainder 0 6 18 2. It will continue like that only, okay. So here it is not ended here, okay, and it is repeating here, okay. That is the meaning of recurring. Recurring means is repeating here, okay. So this 2 by 3 is the example for non-terminating recurring decimal, okay. Here it is non-terminating recurring decimals, and look at carefully ma. These terminating decimals and non-terminating recurring decimals comes under the rational numbers only, okay. And this non-terminating non-recurring means they never repeated and never be ended. These are called irrational numbers, okay. Irrational